Alright, hello and welcome to the second week of Dylan from CoinOp's Retro Reviews. This is Castlevania. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those graphics, look at that music. So, the history of Castlevania dates back to 1986, which I would consider probably maybe the third best year of gaming for the 80s on Nintendo. I mean, second best has to be 1985, that's when the original Mario Brothers released, and also all the other black box games. But anyway, this is Castlevania. So in Castlevania, you control Simon Belmont, who has to defeat the evil Dracula. It's a pretty basic, straightforward story. All you're doing is that you are killing enemies and demons of the night with your holy whip called the Vampire Killer. Now, the original title of Castlevania had 3 distinct different ports, titles, remakes, the works. So yes, the first remake version of the original Castlevania was released in Brazil under the title Vampire Killer, which was basically the same game, but it actually took on a more Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest approach in which you have to get specific items from merchants and stuff, instead of just being a straightforward go left to right, kill everything that you see type of game. Now, the second port slash remake of this game is called Haunted Castle, which was an arcade game released in 1988, in which it's a very drastically different game from the one that I am playing now, and basically every other game in the franchise. Now, alright, first level boss is a bat. Pretty typical, just a bat. Fight the bat. Dracula's a bat. Yeah, so the 1988 arcade version called Haunted Castle, first off, the sprite of Simon, that's the main character, Simon Belmont, who is the most famous of the Belmont bloodline, according to the official story from Konami. Haunted Castle, the sprite is like significantly bigger than most other sprites from the franchise. Like, he takes up, I don't know, he's like at least 3 times as big as Simon here. And instead of using your trusty whip, you're using a sword. Anyways, now another interesting factoid, there's a word that hasn't been heard in a while. Simon Belmont is probably the one Belmont that is played more in any other game of the franchise, because if you totaled up, there's the original game, the 2 like straight up remakes, Haunted Castle and Vampire Killer, then there's the sequel, Simon's Quest, followed, ow, you fucking bat prick, followed by the also another remake on the Super Nintendo, which is, some argue, is the best entry to the franchise. It might be. In my opinion, it might be. Anyways, the difficulty of the games is notorious for being ungodly difficult, which I agree, yes, it's true. The first game, the second game, all of them are just horrendously difficult, but you have to know how to play it. So the first 2 stages are incredibly easy. I find myself that the game starts to increase in difficulty once, oh, here comes the cross, oh bitch, whore. The game gets more difficult once you get to the 3rd stage. Alright, so here is the 2nd level boss, the Medusa. Probably one of the few enemies, oh, give me that! Oh, game over. Where was that? The Medusa. Yeah, Medusa is one of the few enemies based off of Greek mythology. And this game steals from the whole franchise steals from everything. You have like Medusa from the Greek mythology, then you have the Mummy Men and Frankenstein from the classic Universal movies, and Dracula, obviously, and all like the entire like art style of the game is taken from the Hammer franchise of horror movies, which I think are incredibly better than the Universal movies, but I'm talking about video games, not movies. We'll save the movie talk for another time. So yeah, the art style of this game is, like, it's fantastic. All the games have, like, great graphics, art, just like the depictions of everything are spot on. A good way to tell you're doing a great run is by just not dying within the first 3 levels, which I have not done. And honestly, with like these games that people categorize as NES hard, it's all about getting the patterns down. And once you know what the patterns are, you'll mostly be set. But if you are inept at the time of playing, you will get your ass handed to you like no other. This time I'm doing good. I'm holding my own against the dark, unholy forces of Dracula. Yeah, so these are the mummy men, based off well, not based. Oh, they are based, but yeah, these are the mummy men from classic Universal and Hammer fare. Christopher Lee also played the mummy once upon a time. I need to breathe. This stage probably has my second favorite music from the game soundtrack. Oh, by the way, the Castlevania soundtracks are probably like in contending to be some of the best video game soundtracks of all time. Like the title theme and like Simon's theme, Vampire Killer. Yeah, so the name of the name of the song that is Simon's theme is Vampire Killer. The name of the weapon is the Vampire Killer. The name of one of the games is Vampire Killer. Like, it's all about killing vampires in this franchise. Vampire Killer, which is without a doubt the most iconic song from the series, followed closely by Bloody Tears, but that wasn't introduced until Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Bloody Tears is definitely my favorite song from the series, but in this game, my favorite songs are from the last stage, which is Out of Time and Wicked Child from stage 3. Like, those are probably my favorite musical tracks from the game. Fucking skeletal dragon asshole. Die in hell. Oh no. Yeah, Frankenstein, aside from death, fucking died, you prick asshole motherfucker. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the fact that in this game and franchise, like, these hearts don't heal me. They're my ammunition for when I want to throw my knife or something. Oh, fuck off, Frankenstein, you prick, asshole. I think what makes this boss, like, you goddamn fuck. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, fuck you, Frankenstein. Fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, I did it. Beat him. Oh, look at, yeah, that's what I call skill. I beat Frankenstein for the first time in my life without spamming the holy water attack. The Dungeon of Death himself. Now, Death has, I don't know if it's complicated, but his appearance in the games is, like, obviously for the stereotypical reasons, like, why wouldn't you have the Grim Reaper in a game about monsters and stuff, but, it's interesting to think that Death himself is, like, an underling to Dracula, but, like I always say, Dracula is the Prince of Darkness, the Dark Lord. Castlevania is it's without a doubt one of the best games on the Nintendo. Like, everything about it is, like, it just screams a perfectly designed game. The enemy movements, like, once you figure out the pattern, they're workable, they're adaptable, you can figure it out. Like, nothing is truly that difficult. All it is just developing the right strategy in order to even do it. And that's honestly what the games are all about. It's like strategy. Like, even the later games, like, you have to develop perfect strategies in order to beat everything. God fucking damn. So yeah, Simon Belmont is not the first Belmont in the chronological, is that the proper word? He's not the first in the story of the Belmont clan. God damn it, all the fucking hell. You know, I always said about this game, it takes maybe an hour to get to Dracula. I mean, I've only been going for almost a half hour. But my philosophy is it takes a few, like, a half hour to an hour to get to Dracula. The fight with Dracula himself takes another hour. Listen to that music. It just lets you know that shit is about to go down. You're about ready to fight the Prince of Darkness, the King of Chaos, the Bloodsucker of Virgins, and that's probably the only other awesome thing I come up with for Dracula. So, the best strategy to defeat Dracula is to go up and down the stairs to collect hearts. And I will cut to the battle once I am done doing this boring shit. Motherfuck! You fucking retard! You motherfucking shit bitch! Motherfuck! Please jump over me. God damn it! God damn it. Alright, so once you dwindle Dracula's health down to nothing, you send his fucking head flying out the damn window. But then he reveals his true demonic bat thing form, which is, oh, fucking asshole, which is pretty standard from Dracula because, I mean, he is Dracula, he's a bat, he's the demon king, Prince of Darkness. Motherfuck, motherfuck, motherfuck. Oh! That's it, that just beat the game. That's it, beat the fucking game, beat the fucking game. That's all I needed, that's all I fucking needed. Fuck you, Dracula, fuck you, fuck you! Alright, anyway, so while I'm sitting here beating the hell out of Dracula, throwing the holy water and whipping him in the fucking face, ahem, so I just remembered, oh no! 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 Matt, what happened?